Hey there, welcome to another LEGO set review. This one is from the creator line. This is the vintage motorcycle from 2023, this year. Well, the year that you're watching this. Anyway, this is a great set. This is not my set, actually. This is my dad's. I'm sure he don't mind. He has another set as well, the Technic motorcycle. I may take a look at that in the future. This is the primary build. You can also build another bike, like a street bike, as well as a dragster. I'm not gonna share my thoughts on the, well, I'll briefly share them here. I really like the dragster, not a fan of the sport bike myself, but yeah, this is the main one. This retails for $15, which is a bit much, but you do get 15, or you get 3 models in one. So I think it is not too bad. And then this comes with 128 pieces and no minifigures. And I think it's awesome. I do have a vehicle in the back there. That's the Creator Tuk Tuk. That's for a comparison later on. But here it is. It's a pretty good size. I mean, it is a bit small, but this is not meant to be minifigure scale or anything. It's meant to just be a display model. But it does have some playable functions, or I'm sorry, moving parts, not playability, but you can play with this, of course. This is a bike, so you can roll it around. And I really like the use of particular pieces, such as the candle parts for the handlebars and the exhaust. I think that's brilliant. I love these candle pieces. They're so good. And you get 4 of them, I think, in this set. And it's pretty cool. Also, my favorite part of this, well, I have a few favorite parts, but the color scheme is so good with the teal as well as with the brown with the seat and the black. And the mechanical feel, you get this light gray with the dark gray with some black, and it looks really, really good. This does have a few moving parts, like I said, so this front section is on a Technic swivel with a pin, so this can move. The front headlight can move up and down. There is a kickstand. On the bottom here, you'll notice that little piece, that can move, so this can stay like that. And these can move, I guess. They're not really supposed to, but you can move them. And then the seat itself can move ever so slightly. It's meant to be like this, but you can make it like that. It's up to you. And other than that, I mean, other than the wheels, of course, being able to spin, that's really it. There's no other, like, moving parts, which is fine. That's fine. You're not really, you don't really want a ton of movability to this. But I think it's just brilliant the way they made it. I did not build this, so I can't really talk about the building experience of it. I'm sure it was fun. And it's got a lot of cool things to it. Let's start with the things I love the most. This entire section, this light gray, long exhaust pipe, that is brilliantly made. It's so good. You got a bucket handle on the end, and it's connected to the main, fuselage, and it's just, you got these macaroni pieces, and it works so well. Like, it looks fantastic, just sticking out like that. And even better, if you don't want to use this kickstand, you can actually just use this pipe to set it down. And it's so good. I also love the seat. The seat is awesome. It's built really well. You got a candy bar piece, as I like to say, for the seat. It doesn't come with a minifigure, but you technically could take a few pieces off and put one on the seat, or, riding the handlebar. It's really not scaled to them, but you could try. You could do it. Lego is meant for, upgrading, updating, making it your own, modifying stuff. So yeah, that you could do that. Also, I really love this. They used a 1x1 soda can piece for the gas can, and that is so good. That's so good. Also, particularly love these candle pieces for the handlebars. That's genius. It's so good. One thing I don't like is that these tan Technic pieces, these pins are sticking out on the top. That looks kind of bad, but you know what? It's fine. You'll notice some Technic throughout. It's not terrible. Looks good. Works really well. I love the light as well. And also, I really love these wheel pieces. I've never seen these wheel parts in a set before. So they got like black for the rubber, and then gunmetal kind of gray for the inside, and it's really cool. It looks like an X. It's really cool. And then the other wheel on the back is really nice as well. It feels really nice too. Like when you're holding it, it has a good, solid structure. It's not gonna like break, Um, and I think it's just really nice looking, to be honest. And I did want this set. I'm glad we have it now. My dad beat me to it, so, he wins that race. Um, and I love this thing. I think it's much better than the other two builds. The Dragster's pretty cool. I like it. It is a lot more fragile, and I do not like the street bike. I think that's kind of lame, but that's my opinion on that. Here's the model next to the one I have. This is the Tuk Tuk, and this is much more scaled to minifigures. So it's not completely scaled, but it's 95% there. It's close. So they scale much better to this vehicle. But I would say, if I'm going to pick between these two, I would say maybe the motorcycle's cooler, but I think the Tuk Tuk is more unique. And it is cheaper, actually. This is $10 at the Lego store. This one is $15. But you do get two other models with this, so you're getting more value technically with the motorcycle. And I think the pieces in that set are much better than the Tuk Tuk. And I think it's really cool. I really like it. I just want to give you like a little, size comparison. They're around the same size, but just know this one's a bit cheaper. So overall, I think it's great. It looks really nice. I don't know anything about motorcycles, so my dad could probably tell you more than me, but I think the color scheme is perfect. You've got just a lot of cool pieces like these tires. You've got these teal big parts. You've got the candles and the soda can. And I think the teal really helps this look vintage. It looks retro, old school, if you will. And I'm sure it was a fun build. I like the way it looks. It has a great little, presence to it. And it's big enough. It's not too huge, but it's a good size, I think. And I would highly recommend it if you're a fan of Lego, if you want a motorcycle, but you don't want to spend too much. I think this is one of the better options, personally. And I think it's great. Big fan of this one, but let me know what you think. Do you like this vintage motorcycle? Are you a fan of this? Or do you like the Technic bike better? Or the Fat Boy, the much more expensive one? Let me know. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you for the next review. And stay tuned for more. I'll see you then. And have a great day.